A couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in week 5. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Can't follow.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. John Dotson, the
maybe that then.
That's going to leave him with
I would try anything though, like shit.
Hurts now from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. They're going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They run it. Here's R.J. Murphy. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw, much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Coming left is McLaughlin. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That's crazy.
Like I say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yep, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he says it's straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing from the gun. Getting out to his left. Intercepted in the end zone. Riley Moss with the pick.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a jump.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. At the 20. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found his seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
King,
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This one's taken in by Kylan Branson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So a tough spot now. This is third and 9. Hurts yet again. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles break the tie here in the first. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go, go. Oh, I said. Ready. Right here.
They send a man in motion. On 2nd down, McLaughlin. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And short.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 1st down here. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that whole line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. At that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's quick and wide, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Was Reed Blankenship making the stop?
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Has him on the quick hitter. Running down the left side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yards. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. And he brought it in, but out of bounds.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Oh, my. Low kick and short. He completely mishit this one.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now Toms. This is Harvey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He spits down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10. It's Harvey. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Rolling out to the left. Cut. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Now pitch play to McLaughlin. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47.
And then Eagles 1st down.
On 1st down, Hurts dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary goal. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Evans now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Nix. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Second down. Here's Nix again. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
On first and 10, here's Nix. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Nix to throw again. Completed over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Eagles loading up the secondary. Dime look coming, third down. Once more, it's Nix. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for some... Oh, no, they get him yet again! Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Eagles have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Zone read give here to Barkley. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Evans now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you, the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Trying again, following the sack. And they pick him up again. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And run with Barkley. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 5-yard line.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. A play fake now hurts to throw. Buying some time right. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They'll go left side with McLaughlin. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That run right there, that kind of feels like you missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
There's another carry for McLaughlin. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd and just 2 to go. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Nix from the gun. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. He takes it down to the 33. It's a 31-yard play, and the Broncos will have a first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short. Offense in the hurry up here. Turning to McLaughlin on 3rd. And he gets this forward to the 19. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead Get what you need.
Yeah, set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Hey, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Great, set. 180, 180. 63.
Hurts on first down. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
180. Hey, easy. 63. Bad.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Caught, nice gain left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run like wild.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.